Namaste students, Khushra Bidya. I JVN Dr. Y. Chandrakala, Assistant Professor Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about nature of information gathered, how our information can be gathered. Okay, so here basically we can see when it is about the gathering information in regarding the students. Okay, so unlike data only, which deals with a number of figures or a quantitative data or a descriptive in nature or a qualitative data. Okay, so which is usually not easy in measurable. Okay, so here when we see qualitative or quantitative assessment, qualitative methods of assessment are the ways of gathering information that yield results and cannot easily be measured, okay, or translated into numbers. But the quantitative methods are those which can expressed in the form of results, okay. So how do you collect this data? Commonly, the quantitative includes experiment, observation records, or number and survey with closed end questions. And qualitative research is the expression of here to understand the concept through experiences. Okay. So when we see the nature of the qualitative one, it should aim to understand the surrounding, capturing the experiences, sense them, study them on the phenomena, how they are interrelated or how they are interacting with the social aspect. Okay. So when we see the research mode are splits broadly here into quantitative and qualitative methods. Okay. So when we say quantitative research is perhaps the simpler to define and identify. The data produced are always numerical. They are analyzed using the mathematical and statistical methods. Okay. So if there are no number involved or it is not the quantitative research. Okay. Some phenomena obviously themselves are quantitative analyzed because they are already available as number. For example, we can take here change in the achievement at various stage of education. That means if a student is scoring uh, 70% and in the next examination the student is scoring 90% or 50%, that means the number itself we can get for the okay. So here the increase in the number of change the degree, okay, or however the phenomena is not obviously numerical in nature but examined using the quantitative method. Like source of data, maybe it is through the research or a data can be generated in the form of survey where conducting online by phone or in personal or through any other source, okay, where the questions are being asked in the same way in a large number of peoples. We can say it is like a through survey method. The observations which may be either involve counting the number of times and the particular phenomena occurs, such as often particular words are being used in an interview and coding. Okay. And third is the secondary data, such as the keeping a account, how the performance is being going on, how the things are there. Okay. And how to interpret that. Okay. And the qualitative research, where the research of any of which involves in the number of numerical data. Okay. Here numerical data is not involved. Okay, so it often involve languages or the pictures, photographs, and observations. And the qualitative analysis result in rich data, in-depth picture, and particularly useful for exploring how and why things are being happened. Okay. Although qualitative data is more general and quantitative are still number. So this includes like gathering the information like interview. Okay, which may be structured, semi-structured, or unstructural. Okay, focusing group involving a party, multiple participant discussing in a discussion, or postcards or small cards, written questionnaires, and for example 3 to 4 focused questions on the space or particular area. Or a secondary data can be generated through the diaries or other companies or reports or observations of the under laboratory conditions in a particular which role plays important role. Okay, so different techniques can are being utilized in the quantitative and qualitative analysis. Okay, so this helps in understanding the level of learning of a student in a classroom situations. So when we say qualitative analysis, it is about the picture, object, and the behavior, and the quantitative is the numerical data of their achievements. Okay, so it can be different from different persons, depend upon the instructor and the student. So when we see the major like characteristic of our qualitative research observations, so it should be a naturalistic. Qualitative observation here is should be studied in a group or a natural setting, or it should be an inductive analysis or a holistic prospectus, personal contact and insights, dynamic system, unique case study can be taken with a sensitivity or emphasizing the neurality. Okay, so here like when we say quantitative data, like it may be a amount of like height, weight, or a number or a score, or um, okay, in a statistical one, but it may be the ethics or a group or a quantitative can be it depends upon the particular qualitative, like the which can be in behaviors there, how they behave in a situation, what are their positive and negative aspects, which can be quantitative. Okay, qualitative one. Okay, their textures, when we say quality one, for example we take like some texture of a food, or a texture of a salt, or a texture of temperatures, or you can take it in a like a same way it can be a behavior of a student. Okay, their positive aspects towards the peer group. Okay, so here when should this quantitative or qualitative assessment has to be used? Like test today is the most students mean studying, reviewing, and perhaps a bit coming to the remember as much as possible. But to a teacher, a test gather is important information. Okay, does the student really get what has been trying to teach them in the past few weeks? That means standardized test a big issue in modern education. Our certainly not only the kind of the test used, or the test aren't the only way of teacher to assess what student have learned, but years before no child left behind. So educational researchers have at the university level finding the increasing the requirements, or the providing the evidence that the students are learning had learned the material or not. But when we see through the challenges or study, classify, or different kind of educational assessment, the quantitative assessment, that means countless books, articles, and written on the subjects, where the quantitative assessment in name suggests that the quantitative means usually something quantitative can mean measures and expressed. Okay. That means the quantitative test includes the multiple choice questions or a filling the blanks or having the different types of questions easily classified as wrong or right, or the test tailed or produced as a grade. So each right and wrong answers is a unit, okay, of numbers that's supposed to show whether or not the student know the material. Okay. For example, solving a question. Okay, or giving answer to a particular question. Okay, that may be a single word, that can be a multiple choice questions or anything. The quantitative tests like multiple choice or fill in the blanks are often seen encouraging and memorizing one. So most which part of the speech is used to describe the noun or something related to the analytical part or critical analytical one. Okay, so the qualitative one, when we say qualitative one, on the other hand, it may be the observation often can be subjective. That means the kind of the essay questions or the opinion or a controversial analysis one of a situation's response or can be a qualitative assessment. Okay, so both for this type use of both types of in the classrooms, while each of the kind of assessment can be used almost any set of material. In some cases, certain kind of test is specially useful. Some subjects seems to fit a kind of fast more than other. Okay, for in max class, for an instant, quantitative assessment often comes in handy to measure the whether or not the student knows how to solve the equations. Okay, and there is only one correct answer for the problem, so each student answers either match or does not. Some teachers give points at each step of completed correctly, or some simply marks the answer right or wrong, but each appropriate produced a quantitative objective of amount of the students is awarded for that problem. An 80 on mark shows that the student knew the material, partially understood, but did not understood at all. Okay. So while testing the student English literature, however, the qualitative method of the assessment sometimes work better to test whether the students are able to generate their own idea or not. Okay. Okay. So how much they recall and how much they do well in a examination. Okay. Thank you. This session is powered by 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any queries, we'll discuss in the problem solving session. Namaste.